Less than 12 hours after a Nicholasville woman is killed in a car crash, another fatal wreck happens. We're speaking with officers who say the back-to-back cases are taking a toll.
Police say that a drunk tractor-trailer driver was finally stopped before he could have caused a tragedy along this central Kentucky roadway.
Health officials in Lexington say the flu season is off to a slow start, but they're still strongly encouraging folks to get vaccinated, which is why the health department is preparing to give out up to 1,700 free flu shots this week.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at Noon.
Good afternoon from WKYT News. I'm Bill Bryant. Barbara has the day off. Here's what's happening at noon. We're learning some new details here at midday about two deadly crashes that happened in Jessamine County. They were just a few miles and a few hours apart. The first happened last night on US 27 at Catnip Hill Road. A passenger was killed and a driver was critically injured there. And then around 5 o'clock this morning, a pedestrian was hit and killed near Bethel Harvest Church. That caused a major traffic backup during the morning commute. WKYT's Mark Barber is in Nicholasville now with the latest on the investigations, and that is our top story at noon. Mark?
The spokesman for Nicholasville Police says he had just finished working a fatal wreck and went to bed when he got a call about a second deadly crash happening less than a mile from the first. He tells me it had already been a very long night, and that second call was hard to take. The long night for investigators started around 6:30 when a SUV tried to turn into a gas station and collided with a Volvo at the intersection of US 27 and Catnip Hill Road. The coroner says the passenger in the SUV, Sue Huff, a 53-year-old Nicholasville woman, was killed and the driver was seriously hurt. Huff wished her son a happy birthday on her Facebook page just 12 hours before the deadly crash. Then a few hours after police cleared that scene, another woman was killed on US 27. According to officers, a Toyota Camry crashed into a woman who was walking in the median and stepped into traffic.
We don't want to be out here working these kinds of things. It takes a toll on us as well as everybody else. And certainly this individual who lost her life, it's a tragic situation.
The name of the woman who was killed in this morning's crash still has not been released. The coroner says it appears as if she was a 33-year-old who lived in another county. In Jessamine County, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you. And police say the driver of the SUV involved in last night's crash is still in critical condition this afternoon. A young man is fighting for his life after an ATV crash in central Kentucky. The Madison County Sheriff's Office says 25-year-old Willis Danley lost control on Bogey Mill Road and crashed into a wooden fence post. That was before the vehicle then flipped several times. Danley was found in the road and then rushed to UK Hospital with life-threatening injuries. Two passengers who were on his ATV at the time were also taken to UK, but they had less serious injuries. Police say it could have been a disaster. A semi-truck driver reportedly driving under the influence, going extremely fast on a rural roadway in Lincoln County. Officers tried to pull him over in Houstonville, but he kept going before finally running off the road in nearby Casey County. WKYT's Phil Pendleton has more now on the charges he is facing in this Crime Tracker report.
It began here in Houstonville about 8 o'clock this morning. Police tell me the driver was clocked going nearly 80 miles an hour in a 55 zone. He was driving a tractor trailer without any cargo, but police say that it was a rolling disaster just waiting to happen. Police say the driver was drunk and didn't even know his name. All he could tell them was that he had left Elizabethtown, but he didn't know where he was going. The chase began in Houstonville when the chief says he was clocked going about 78 miles an hour, gave chase, others joined in, and finally the truck driver wrecked about 5 miles into Casey County on US Highway 127.
Hit a guardrail, refused to stop. He followed him, lights and sirens on for approximately 8 or 9 miles until the individual finally stopped. Upon stopping him, noticed he was intoxicated.
And police say they have since identified this driver as a Roman Samlot of Russell Springs. He was charged with fleeing and evading police, DUI in a commercial vehicle, and having an open container of alcohol in a commercial vehicle. He was taken to the Lincoln County Jail. In Lincoln County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
All right, thank you very much, Phil. And police also say that the driver had a dog with him. They contacted Lincoln County Animal Control to take custody of that animal. We are learning more about the death of a woman in a Lexington house fire. The Fayette County Coroner's Office says 60-year-old Marcia Rodriguez died last night at UK Hospital. Investigators say she was smoking while on oxygen, and that's what caused the fire on Shelby Avenue. Rodriguez was not burned, but the coroner says the fire was a contributing factor in her death. Well, it is another week of sunny skies, it looks like, ahead in the bluegrass. Temperatures creeping back up, in fact, into the 70s as we head through the middle of the week. WKYT meteorologist Micah Harris is live in our First Alert Weather Center with more on this beautiful fall forecast.
Yeah, those 70s are sounding nicer and nicer, especially if you're looking at these numbers from the past couple of days. This weekend, the highs were in the 50s. But now look at these numbers right now. Remember, we have about 4 more hours of heating to go, and we'll finish off in the 60s for most locations. 57 right now in Frankfort, and as we get into the afternoon, we'll be right around 63 degrees. Now, that's still slightly cool, but in the forecast, we have these temperatures going to be on an upward swing. I mean, it'll feel really nice once we hit mid and late week, looking for those 70s in the forecast. Not only that, we're getting away from freezing temperatures. I think that's the key. Now, I'll show you off into midweek and late week when some rain moves in, because typically get a little bit warmer, you'll start to see some rain, and I'll show you that in just a few minutes.
We'll see you then. We thank you, Micah. The Fayette County Health Department is preparing for this year's flu season. They'll be giving free flu shots later this week to anyone who wants to protect themselves against the virus. WKYT's Hillary Thornton has more on the importance of getting vaccinated. Hillary?
Well, compared to past years, officials here at the Lexington Fayette County Health Department say the flu season is off to a slow start, but they're still strongly encouraging those who can to get a shot. While there are no confirmed cases of the flu in Lexington reported to the health department just yet, officials say they are confident, just like every other year, the virus is out there in the community. That is why the health department is working to get their community vaccinated, preparing to give out around 1,700 free shots this Thursday. Health officials say even though the season is off to that slow start, now is the perfect time to get a shot, protecting yourselves and those around you.
It takes about 2 weeks for the flu shot to kick into effect, so now is a great time to get it. We're getting ready to approach Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then those December holidays where people are coming together for parties and get-togethers, so this is a great time to protect yourself.
And again, that free flu shot clinic is scheduled for this Thursday. Officials here at the health department encourage those planning to come out to that to visit their website and complete the pre-registration. In Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
And the clinic will be taking place again Thursday from 4 until 7. It will be at Consolidated Baptist Church on Russell Cave Road. Shareholders for one of Kentucky's biggest employers set to vote this afternoon on a proposed merger. Aetna announced it was buying Louisville-based Humana for $37 million back in July. According to the Louisville Courier-Journal, both companies' boards of directors have already voted in favor of the deal. Federal regulators are expected to make a final decision within the coming months. Both Aetna and Humana expect the sale to be closed by the end of next year. Drivers may have more cash in their pockets during this holiday shopping season because of gasoline prices that continue to trend downward. According to GasBuddy.com, the national average for a gallon of regular is $2.26. That's down 4 cents from this time last month and down 85 cents from this time last year. Here in Kentucky, the average is $2.18 a gallon. And in Lexington, one station is selling gasoline for $1.99. There's the sign. The lowest price we found statewide, $1.82 in Danville and in Stanford. While the highest price, it's still around $2.79 near Louisville. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is calling on Israeli and Palestinian leaders to take urgent action to try to end the senseless violence going on between the two countries. We'll have the latest on the unrest coming up on Kentucky's #1 midday news. Also ahead on WKYT, a star-studded tribute to comedian Eddie Murphy in our nation's capital. Find out what he did at the ceremony and what he hasn't done, by the way, in nearly 30 years. Coming up on WKYT News at noon.